I can't leave them alone with you. And she says, I miss my children. They were stolen by Thomas. So he said, she said, she didn't look well. I agree. And yeah, she was on this podcast. My heart goes out to her. She's very lovely and sweet. And I think she talk about giving up. I mean, look at Kyle and Kathy. They're just like, we love our sister. We're done. We can't do it anymore.
You get that, yeah. I mean, you don't get that sense. You know it. It's done
They're
for.
done. You can't. It's exhausting. You
It
can't.
is. It's so hard. It's so, and you put so much time, money, effort. They're sober
You
for a year.
can't.
You're so excited. You trust. It's hard, and look, addiction's a disease. And sometimes and not sometimes, a lot of people lose the battle. It's very, very hard. But at some point, that's the worst part. When you go to an Al-Anon meeting, one of the things they will always say to you, and Al-Anon is for family members of alcoholics and addicts, they will say to you, sometimes someone's rock bottom is death. That could be your sister, that could be your daughter, and that's such a hard thing to take in. It's such a hard thing to take in, to accept like that.
You just can't control anyone's actions.
All you
Period.
can, right.
The end. You could only control your reactions. It's really true. Like you cannot. And by the way, if someone is an addict, they will be in that hospital for 24 hours and they'll be like, I'm fine. And they will convince the nurses will be like, I don't know what the big deal is. Like, we just spoke to this person. They're clean. Everything is fine. We're letting them go. They're 29 years old or
Yeah.
47, and they get out and they're like, fuck you. I can fooled you. And they go right back. And it's like, you can't do that every other day.
It's really hard.
Got me.
Okay, last one. Talk to me about the Chrisleys. What are your thoughts?
Well, did you see
They got a
my friend?
podcast.
Did you see my friend Todd Chrisley? Sarah, this is Todd Chrisley, and it's come to my attention you've been saying some things about me. Well, I don't know if you saw.
Correct.
I don't know if you saw what David is talking about. We have the new Chrisley Confessions 2.0, and a couple weeks ago, Julie and I talked about our prison meals. Now, Julie tells me she ate a pickle sandwich with lettuce. Literally, she said she had a pickle with wrapped in lettuce, and that was her specialty. Well, let me tell you something. This is real, Sarah. This really happened. This is what they said. Let me tell you, Sarah, when I was in jail, I had Wendy's, I had Taco Bell, I had McDonald's, I had Burger King, I had now Julie's asking if I went out to the Burger King. You're gonna get me thrown right back in jail, girl. Of course I didn't escape the prison. They brought it all to me. So Todd is saying that just life was great. He
Todd
had,
loved jail, which tells you a lot.
yes,
Todd,
he says,
and I don't understand how people defend this family. It's like Savannah for the past year has gone on crying, Nanny Faye, the brothers. Oh my God, they're so abused. We're writing like the state, like what's happening to them in jail is horrible. Now he's out, he's bragging. I mean, they lie. Like, who believes them for a second? Savannah did nothing but lie the entire year. The entire year. Like, oh, Todd was in jail and he's dangerous in danger. She said that about Julie, which, it sounds like Julie had more of that situation. Julie on these clips looks like a prisoner. She looks like Stockholm syndrome, that she is like, I feel so bad for Julie. It's like, how do you save Julie Chrisley from Todd? She looks like she's absolutely beaten down by life, that she wants to be have some humility about this, but she can't because of Todd. And Todd was having the time of his life, all about his boys, and he's taking care of his boys when
I'm
he
back for a
left.
minute.
Oh, they're the
Sorry.
biggest con artists that have ever walked the earth. And this was a political move by our president, who hates Fulton County, where they are trying to prosecute him for drumming up fake votes. And, this was the ultimate FU back to Fulton County and the prosecutors and everybody that worked to prosecute them. Basically, you know, they got politically lucky. I don't know who would support them. Todd is such a liar. He's such a bully. And
But can
Julie
I just say
looks
one
like
thing?
she's imprisoned by him.
I'm excited to watch the reality show. I'm sorry.
I'm not. It's not going
I
to be
I
that
am I
good.
am drawn to
It's going to be
watching the.
different. Wasn't it canceled before that they even went to jail for low ratings? What's going to be new?
Was it? I don't know. Was it or was it like all happening at the same
Look,
time?
you and I interviewed their former daughter-in-law, Alexis Wilby, who told us everything that we needed to know. That Todd is, people like that are absolutely master manipulators, narcissists. People are very afraid of because they have nothing else to do but ruin people's lives. And she always said Julie came from a good family. The parents, they were all like, once you're in the grips of Todd, it's so hard to get away from.
I don't know.
Pass.
I kind of am drawn to them. I'm drawn to them like I'm drawn to Bethany. Bethany's latest, before we wrap up, is
Oh,
she shakes up the coffee. Now, listen, Kevin O'Leary said the same thing on this show. She says, "Let me tell you something." Shaking it up to the young ladies out there. You're all working. You're all poor. Not like me, of course. I'm filthy rich, but you're all poor. You're starting out in PR or whatever sales job. She's shaking up the coffee. She's like, why you buying the coffee out? She's like, $7, which mind you, a large iced coffee here in Sag Harbor,
probably
nothing in
10.
it. It's like $8. Let's not talk about it. But sometimes you just want a little coffee out. But she's like, let me tell you something. $7 a day for a coffee out? Let me tell you something. 365, multiply that. That's a number. That's a number. Oh, that's a number. Think about it, girls. That's
It's a
literally
number.
word for word. So Bethany says, "Don't buy your coffee out. You could save a lot of money." She ain't wrong. I don't know. I'm drawn to Bethany. I'm sorry.
$2,920. You put that away every year in
There
20,
you
25
go.
years.
There you go.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
She's never wrong. She's never wrong.
She's not wrong about that. All right, my dear, I'm loving you and leaving you.
I'm sorry we had a visitor at the door. I need to
Yeah,
have I
it's
need to have my
summertime. You're a busy
umbrella.
man.
I need my umbrella removed from the backyard. I don't want it there anymore. Okay? Doesn't work. I want it gone. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Oh, ditto,
Denise and
my
Aaron, you just
friend. I don't know what to believe. I'm gonna hit him up though and see if he'll be on our
I mean he's oh, and by the way, Kandi Burruss says she was asked on Watch What Happens. Who you gonna reunite with? Kim, Phaedra, and she almost fell off the chair and passed out, or neither. And she's like, well, I would say neither, but my daughter is sitting right next to me, and her best friend in the world is Ariana. So I guess I would reunite with Kim, I guess, but not really. No time
She
soon.
hangs out with Denzel Washington. You think she really wants to reconnect with Kim Zolciak and sit down with that wig?
She had
No.
to sue her for stealing the song. I
Like
mean,
yeah, and Phaedra the same way. Like
she'll never speak to
I,
Phaedra again.
yeah, I feel like Candy. That's so insulting. It's
To be
like
clear, just because
Candy's so
everyone,
above all that.
I would take Kandi Burruss all day, every day over Phaedra. All day.
Well, yeah, I mean, Candy actually, wouldn't you? Candy would be like the most amazing dinner guest, wouldn't she? The business advice. I mean, I want to know, are you S Corp? Are you C Corp? Like, what are you doing? Like, how are you investing your money? Are you in crypto? What's like your secret to long, like, longevity of employees? And then didn't they close some of the restaurants because one of her aunts now has Alzheimer's? Or is the restaurant
That's
still going?
I